Okay.
Oh, Bonima. Bonima.
Anybody from North Korea over here? Anybody?
Yeah.
Hello, you want to be my friend?
Oh, yes, very nice.
You sound like the same family. Where you from?
North Korea.
You better not be lying. Be South Korea. Don't be a some tiny boy. North Korea number one. North Korea number one. Hello. Anybody from North Korea over here? Anybody from North Korea over here?
Yes. North Korea.
Very nice. You want to be my friend? You want to show me where I can find a big black cock? Can somebody show me where to find a big black cock? Somebody? Do you know where to find a big black cock?
Jesus mercy. Get up there. Fucking hands, man. Fucking piece of shit. I hate poker like that, huh? How is it possible I come from fucking winning $300 to losing it all? So sick. This PokerStars is sick, I tell you. Is it real hands going on here, folks? Is it real hands? I don't know. Sure feels scripted, man. Real scripted. Cool, this is Shizu music. This is okay, folks, how do you win? How do you win poker? This is sick. Is this real poker, or are these fake hands going on here? Like, seriously. Does anybody have feedback? I would like to know. I'm tired of getting screwed left, right, and butthole center. Like, it's sick. It's just, look. Can't even go in. Can't even go in. And they all want to boost you. They're boosting you. These guys are cocksuckers. They all don't care. I don't want to boost you. Hello, my little shadows. That really scared me. That really scared me. Oh, what a situation, folks. I just freaked out. I didn't even know there was somebody there. Wow. Oh, he's carrying, folks. This is lovely time. Okay. It's an all-in-hand situation. I don't care whether I land or not. Okay? I'm ready to go all in. You're banged up that hard. You have to go for it. Bang that hard, folks. See? Folks, do-overs. I got it, okay? It's only fair I got it. Oh my Jesus Christ. Yes. I thought I did. I lost to a straight. And that would have been sick. I'm not gonna lose to another fucking straight. It happens every time you pull the pockets in the poker whores.
Yo.
Hello? Anybody from North Korea? Hello? Anybody from North Korea?
North Korea.
Yes, I'm from North Korea.
Kill yourself. You can't in North Korea.
Why you talk like that?
It was one of your
Why you talk like that? You racist? You South Korea? Don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with us. We number one. We number one. China is smaller. Don't fuck with Kim Jong.
Chinese.
My master Kim Jong will eat you alive. Don't fuck with him.
有中国的吗？
My master Kim Jong. Bow down to Kim Jong. Korea.
有吗？
Number one. Kim Jong is my hero. I suck his dick for free.
大了。
Kim Jong is my hero. Kim Jong is my hero. I suck his dick for free.
茄子的吗？
I suck his dick for free.
有คนตัวแบบนี้ทำไมดี
Did a lot of dick for your problem.
Come on,
我
stupid
去，
game.
这么多。
Folks! Stupid game. It's like they kicked me off. They know. They kicked me off. Ah, it's hard. Hello? Is somebody from North Korea over here? Hello? Anybody from North Korea over here? Hello? Hello? Everybody look at my big gun. Anybody want to come see my big gun? Hello? North Korea over here. Anybody from North Korea? Anybody want to see my big gun? Hello? Yeah, why am I keep getting kicked off? Is this some kind of joke going on here, folks? Is there some sort of moderation going on here? I'm being kicked off, folks. Because you just see what just happened here, folks. You know?
Our secondary feature table. Chris Oliver with no hand. That's 3,800 on the turn. Negrani with kings, calls. Byron stone dead. Well, from Negrani's perspective, he draws, get there on the river. Not really a super run out there. Oliver will bluff.
I mean, who you?
We all know Daniel calls more
I don't have any hands.
I shit myself all the time when I play this game.
You guys are
I
getting
am
kicked
only a
for
torso.
making hilarious jokes.
I am only a torso.
Hello? Anybody from North Korea? Hello? Anybody from North Korea? North Korea number 1.
North Korea. Place.
Hello, anybody from North Korea? North Korea number 1. Kim Jong is my hero. I suck his dick for free. Kim Jong. Can somebody show me where to find a big black cock?
Too deep.
Daniel Coles. Nice.
Tell you something. You were right on something. So the same thing you said before it's done. It's called clock. It's the same thing right now.
Oh, we got reverse.
And you just that thing you mentioned about 3 ends in a row.
I was actually gonna probably call anyway. But...
Way to put it together, Cluso. David Van Flew is now arm lifting.
Did you ever wonder how easy it is to use NordVPN? We asked our customers to demonstrate. Take charge of your online security. It's easy with NordVPN. Visit nordvpn.com/deal to get a special offer today.
My name is Florian Redke.
And my name is Shannon Radke. Thank you so much for having us. We're super excited to be here.
Our company is called Cineholic, and we're looking for $200,000 investment to return for 20% of our company. My background in brand marketing and Shannon's talent for making,
Stupid
we
enough to call
created
him
the world's best cinnamon roll experience.
Pretty flop.
At Cineholic, it's all about custom gourmet cinnamon rolls. We start you off with a fresh cinnamon roll right out of the oven, and then you can choose from over 30 different frosting flavors and 30 different toppings and create your own very unique cinnamon roll.
Today, we have a couple rolls prepared for you.
We're always hungry. What do we have?
So for Robert, we're making a caramel banana.
See, someone called me.
pie.
You are
Unbelievable. An ace jack called me
Thank you very
to
much.
get
And for
almost
Barbara, we're doing
flush
our
on me.
mocha almond roll.
I would have beat him on
And
the
for
flush.
Kevin, we have our classic old school roll.
Oh.
Vanilla frosting
The
with
poker is vicious.
strawberries.
Not only am I getting raped to a bad beat to hell,
And for Damon,
I'm also
we
doing
are doing
dishing them out
our
here.
coffee cookies. Our cookies
Huh?
made in-house.
What? What the fuck?
Wow. And for Mark, we have our almond raspberry.
Thank you, Florian. You're welcome.
Before I go on, how many calories are in this?
Well, in our typical old school roll, it's about 480, 500, depending on the size.
In this?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's about half the calories of our competitor.
All right, so we're here because we need your investment to open another.
So, who's ready to make
Hello.
a big deal with us?
Did you say another
Don't fuck with me, I'm from North Korea.
Current location.
Don't fuck with
Our
me.
current location is in Berkeley, California. How
I
many
fuck
square
you
feet?
good.
It's about 650 square feet.
What are your sales in that store? The
Oh,
sales
dear.
last year were $260,000. And before we go into any more numbers, there's a little sweet secret to our cinnamon rolls that we haven't disclosed yet. There's a secret to the cinnamon roll?
They're 100% dairy-free, egg-free, cholesterol-free,
Unbelievable. They
allergy
taste the
friendly,
opposite.
Really?
and 100% vegan.
Yes. No. There's 50 million Americans that have a dairy intolerance. There's another 5 million people who have severe food allergies.
Hi.
And the top two
Hi, rubber
are
band.
dairy and eggs and children. So
Hi.
we have tons of moms
Look,
coming in.
I
and they
can't
ask,
even enter the
"Oh,
building,
my
rubber
kid
band.
cannot have any dairy or eggs. Do we
Oh,
have
maybe I
anything?"
can crawl
So
in
we
it.
say, "Yep, knock yourself out."
No.
And out of the 260, what did
Folks,
you net?
beautiful.
Last year?
This game is so shit.
And
I
you still
fucking
play
wanna
$4 a piece?
smash it.
Roll
Okay?
is 550.
Is there another
Fuck you,
path to big
battlegrounds, you
sales
whore.
besides more retail stores?
Garbage game.
We went away from thinking about wanting to go to retail, like maybe having it in Whole Foods or whatever, because we think our product is only that amazing if you have the same experience at the store.
Tell me what the 200,000 is going to get me.
The 200,000 will get you another store in San Francisco, and then from there we're gonna go into franchising.
But you don't have enough money to go into franchising at that point because you have to get all the legal documents, you have to get all the state approvals.
Costs another $250,000.
Yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money to do
Wow.
that.
Let me get back to the food for a minute. This was so delicious, and it just dawned on me. When did you make this?
3 days.
It's 3 days old?
Yes.
You're feeding us this stuff that
Stupid. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Oh yeah, this is very good. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck shit. I always win when the king queens and this thing happens. It's a better pre-flop. Just a better flop. Yeah, that's it. Fuck, that pissed me off. I hate losing. Motherfucker. Look at the lag. Ooh, I'm shifting. Oh. I'm fucking unbelievable. They knew I had an ace queen or something? It was like, I got like, what? Everyone on the table just like, folded? Folks. Do not play PokerStars for big money because in the end you will be fucked. I just see it. It's a scam. They are scamming. Cards don't make sense. It's like when you know you don't win. Crazy hand. I hear it bang, I should win. That's when it's playing shit. Technically, that's not a good hand. Not even suited. Of course he calls me, but I should win. I should win. Okay? Oh my god. I was so close to a fucking flush. This motherfucker. Runner flush on me. Folks! Folks! This is not real poker. This is a scam. Look into it. You can see. These cards don't ever come out. It doesn't make sense. The percentage loss of aces on PokerStars pre-flop is just absolutely way too high. Okay, what's wrong with this buggy? Hold on to the fucking... Oh, folks. It's almost like this. Look at that. Folks. You entered. And you persevered. This has been ransacked. Yeah. It's too obvious. Folks, it's just 12 rounds. 12 rounds of nothing. No. They cleaned them out. They cleaned them out, folks. No, I should be able to win this poker. I'm gonna play conservative and concentrate on the video game. And that's how you do it. This fucking online debauchery of poker scam. Not poker stars. Poker scam people. They don't fuck around. It's scamming away with some botched up algorithm that's so fake. Just a turnover rake. They put out pools, man. They want people to get in with their pocket jacks to easily be beaten by the aces next. They give it to a donker too. Or they'll fucking let the donker with his hand. You have these pocket aces. Of course you're gonna go all on 3 flop. But what happens? Pokerstars, you're gonna give them the extra hand every time. Something stupid like a running straight on you. 6 times. Folks, he's out of gas. Here's what I did. Oh, nice. Really strange. Bertie Fert. What is going on here? Oh dear. I'm in a situation. I lost my beef. Oh, is it too hard?
Hello. You don't act nice. You mess my car. You shoot my car. I take your gun, I take your life. Don't fuck with me, I'm from North Korea.
Oh my god. Fucking. Okay. Come.
fact, none.
King queen, baby. Oh, fuck me.
Let's take the straw ball real quick, right back. Yes, China. We can make China no.
No, everyone no.
Hey yo, fight me right now. So I gotta be.
I want to be killed by the dog. I want to be killed by the dog. I want the dog to kill me.
There's only one dictator out there! Kim Jong! #1! North Korea is the biggest country in the world! Kim Jong is the biggest dick in the world! He has bigger cock than a black man! Can you show me who has a bigger cock?
Okay. Stuck on the door. Okay.
That's a hidden formation. And ladies, young ladies. Get your lady friends. You can
Show that great player is the no-go in 5 easy minutes, but just for Manhattan. Here's the kicker: your beer will look thicker. KJ, your ass is mine. The best weapon in my arsenal is, my hands, my elbows, my knees, my kicks. He's scared. He's very afraid. Raise yours. I'm going to turn that stallion into a mare. Introducing to you first on my right, finding out of the blue corner. Standing 5 feet 8 inches, weighing in at 155 pounds. He is a street fighter with a record of 17 wins, 14 losses, and 2 draws, with 10 knockouts and 3 submissions. It's credit. Representing Team Horsepower, and hailing from Ocala, Florida. Introducing the colorful Charles Crazy Horse. Out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches, he weighed in at 154 and 1/2 pounds, specializing in the disciplines of boxing and Muay Thai. His MMA record stands at 3 wins, 2 losses, all 3 wins coming by way of knockout, representing city boxing and fighting out of San Diego, California, Hawaii. He's on championships, he wins auditions, winner.
Ooh. So still lagging.
My parents came from India. They immigrated to the United States with just $10 in their pocket.
What's up, guys? Doug Polk here. We're back for another episode of Poker Hands, and today we're going to be taking a look at a hand from Poker Night in America between myself and Sean D at 100-200. But before we jump into that, I want to quickly say, what's up, guys? Doug Polk here, and welcome back to the channel. I know we have a few days off, but we're getting back in style with a little high-stakes pot like an Omaha action for Poker After Dark. But before we jump into that, I want to make a quick announcement. As of today, Upswing Poker has launched its PLO University. It features 30 hours of PLO training by PLO.
Hello, freak bitches. Wait, so Eddie, what do you don't think that like T-Rexes are real? Do you really? When you look.
What's up, guys? Doug Polk here. We're back with another episode of Poker Hands, and today we're going to be taking a look at a hand from Poker Night in America between myself and Sean D at 100-200. But before we jump into that, I want to quickly say I will be doing the Bankroll Challenge on Twitch today. We're up to $2,400 in $100. What's up, guys? Doug Polk here. 6 t-shirts. Today we're going to talk about the question that I ask constantly. Why don't you call it poker again? Alright, let's walk it over. The question I can ask is, hey Doug, how come I always seem to get 20th or 50th or 10th when I play a poker tournament, but I never seem to stick the whole down? And the answer is, before we jump into those 4 things, I just want to say for a second here, when you play here in tournaments,
Shut the fuck up, kid. He's really funny.
I mean, all the time here your ranges and not sweating those things. I've seen some disaster blow-up hands where people play against well-known players, and then they just do something because they target them or they try and stay away or whatever. Look, good players get 2 cards just like you. They not trigger them. Yeah, they might play those cards better, but that's through, holding correctly, calling correctly, raising correctly, not through just gunning you down whenever you do anything. Don't be like, oh, this guy's so good, he's gonna raise me every time I'm weak. He's gonna bet when I'm weak. If I bet, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
calm down. He's a person with 2 cards, just like you. So don't
Vector,
make crazy
folks.
moves just because you're
I
playing
never
against
got this
somebody well known.
before.
My second tip is stop pretending like tournaments are cash games. They're not. And what I'm really referencing is the existence of an ante. Now, tournaments are a little misleading because it looks like it's going to be a cash game. There's 9 people, you get dealt in, it's a pretty similar situation, so you might be inclined to play it like you would a cash game. They're not the same thing. A tournament has an ante in the middle that in some cases can almost double the amount of pre-flop money. You know what that means? You have to get in there and go after it. You have to raise wider. You have to 3-bet more. You have to call more. You have to 4-bet more. You got to go after that money because even though it doesn't seem like a lot, every hand you fold, you actually lose an ante, and you don't need as good of odds to come on pre-flop. That means you should be firing in tournaments way harder than in cash games. Maybe a reasonable button raise strategy in cash games is around 50%. But in a tournament, 60, 70, 80 or more against tight blinds can be totally fine. The same thing exists in all positions. With a big blind in a cash game, you want to defend like 50 or 60%. But in a tournament, that widens a bunch as well, depending on the size, depending on a lot of factors. So don't pretend that you're playing a cash game when you're playing a tournament. You're not, and you got to get in there and viciously fight for those antes. A little side note here, when there aren't antes, just calm down a bit. I see some players, and I looked at a bunch of stats for different players, and it's a very common mistake I see. They play ante, non-ante, like, it's the same because 9 people get 2 cards. No, not the same. If you've not ever looked at your ante versus non-ante ranges, it's probably time to sit down with some kind of range software and figure out what you're doing because there is a difference and you should take that into account when playing both styles. The next tip is actually the answer to another question I get asked a lot, but it still falls in this general category. I frequently get asked, hey Doug, I'm going to play a higher stakes tournament than normal. I'm going to X location to play wide buy-in. What should I do now that I'm going to that tournament? And I always wonder a little bit, like, what they're exactly expecting me to say. Like, okay, man, don't 3-bet. Everyone knows when you move to 2Ks, no one 3-bets. I'm on flats and you play family pots. What am I supposed to really say? Like, go get them, like, play good poker. It doesn't change. There's no difference in smaller stakes buy-ins to higher stakes buy-ins, other than maybe a little bit of players being more afraid to look stupid in the higher stakes buy-ins and generally being better players. Don't think that you have to adjust your strategy for those buy-ins. And what you should be doing is you should be slowly moving up in a way where you're confident when you're playing a $3 or $500 tournament that when you do play in 2K, that you have the win rate that is lower to justify some mistakes. If you're at the point where you need to totally change strategy for buy-ins or when you work down the road, if you end up playing a high roller tournament, yes, you're going to play against the best people in the world, and it's going to be tough. But the solution isn't to make wide changes hoping that's what you do in a high roller. The solution is playing some good poker. If you play a 10K or 20K tournament and you don't know you're solid, you have very solid fundamentals and are able to do stuff on the fly, you're going to really have a tough time thriving in that environment. So don't think the buy-in matters much. Play your game, move up when your sample indicates that you should move up, and you're going to be just fine. So my final tip is definitely the most important one of anything I listed. Now, I debated putting this into several different tips, but I'm going to put it into one, and I want to open it like this. Sometimes in tournaments, it's just your time to die. And what I mean is, you can't play every buy-in worried, like, am I going to get bust here? Like, oh, I'm scared to bust. Like, what if I want to move another page up? The bubble is, going to be in, 21% of the field. Like, oh, you can't worry about all those things to the point
So
where
stupid, Domino.
you're not playing good poker anymore. Now, I'm not saying to disregard ICM. ICM does matter. Of course, ICM is the value of your chips based on the plays that you make and the result of it. But there is a big problem with ICM as well. When you're a bigger stack, you end up in situations where your stack is actually worth more than what your ICM value is. This is because you get into all these situations where you can bluff middling stacks that isn't calculated into your ICM value. Having a bigger stack in a tournament is extremely valuable and lets you get a lot of pressure on people, get lots of bluff opportunities, be able to call into positions all in, only have as much on the stacks, it's a great situation. So you can't look at that when you're looking at just pure ICM value. And the other problem is, if you look at only ICM value and you really hang on to that, then there's going to be a problem too where if someone knows you play like that, they can bump you more, they can push you around more. And now all of a sudden your results get worse and worse because you're being pushed around and just basically leading to these pots. You don't want to be like that. You want to have an understanding that cemented tournaments is just your time to die. Now, unlike in a cash game, you do want to be a little more conservative. You don't want to call it the exact same ranges because every chip you gain isn't the same value in like a cash game where $1 is $1. Every chip you gain is worth less than the chip before it. However, your overall strategy should still be to try to win as many chips as you can so you can win the tournament. So you can have a big stack, so you can push people around, so you can get first or second or third in the tournament and not seventh. That's a really important factor that I feel like doesn't get talked about at all. My strategy has always been guns blazing. I'm here to win all the chips. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win those chips. I'm going to bust a lot, sure. When I make final tables, I have extremely good results from there because I normally go in with a huge stack, if not the chip lead. I close a bunch of them out. Both of my bracelets that I won, I came in the final table with the biggest stack. You know, so it's not rocket science to win the tournament. Now, I also want to make sure you guys understand that because, you know, people get different payouts, it's not the best strategy to try and win every chip. If it's, you know, between two decisions that are really close in value, then yeah, it can be okay to fold or take a more conservative option. My argument is that people take it too far. They start folding in spots that they just can't fold. They start getting really worried about laddering up. They start looking at fourth. Fourth looks pretty good. It's another 10K. They start doing those kinds of things. Rather than being like, I'm here to win this goddamn tournament because that pays the most money, and by putting myself in a position to win that tournament, I'm most likely to win it. It's not about laddering up. It's not about surviving. And sometimes, yeah, you're gonna get stacked in top pair, or you're gonna get stacked in some situations. That's fine. I'm not saying surviving doesn't have value. It does. There's going to be all these, well, technically, Doug, and I get it, guys. I get it. It has value to live longer. But you're not focusing on the fact that when you have a big stack, you end up realizing more than your ICM value, especially when there's one or two tables left, or maybe a bubble, or those kinds of situations, and you can capitalize that to build a bigger stack in the tournament. So, if you are really worried about 10th, 5th, 8th, or 20th, think to yourself, when I'm in those spots, do I find myself constantly worried about the pay jumps? Do I find myself constantly thinking like, oh, I don't want you to get stacked here, but make this lay down. I'm not going to bluff this. If you find that you're doing that a lot, then it might help you to just let go and try and play your best poker to win the tournament. Because even though, yeah, sometimes you're going to end up with an annoying bubble or a final table bubble, you know, even though those spots do suck, by finally putting your foot in the gas, you're going to put yourself in a position to win as many tournaments as you can. Now, one last note on that subject, if you're on the stone bubble or the exact final table level, in those situations, or maybe like a satellite with 4 spots and there's 3K, in spots like that, yes, you're going to have to make some pretty crazy folds. I don't want anyone firing off the bubble, busting and blaming me here in YouTube comments. Sometimes there are spots you got to reel it in. But in general, players go way too far with this, and it prevents them from being able to win the tournament. If you want to learn more about poker and how to play poker and good strategy, see some famous hands, or know what's going on in the news in poker, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the team. What is up, everyone? My name is Doug Polk, and today we have a special edition of Poker Hands. We're going to be taking a look at a hand from the movie Rounders that I think you all are going to enjoy.
Like Papa Willanda said, life is on the wire. The rest is just waiting.
That's
Oh, that's for me.
Had a raise. Raise 500. Oh. It's a position raise. Like holy.
Our action began with Mike McDermott opening up the button with ace-9 suited into the blinds. Definitely the right play, kind of no matter what your stack depth is, but this hand has even more value considering that they are many blinds deep, 250 big blinds deep to start the hand. The small blind folds, and Teddy KGB in the big blind now decides to flat with aces, which is a little bit on the peculiar side. Like, when you have a hand that strong, why not raise and build a pot with, as an equity favorite? Now, I know there's some value in having a deceitful hand, like you don't know they have aces, and that may play a role here in this hand yet to come, but at the same time, when you do have hands that are stronger than your opponent's hands, and when you raise, they're going to call you with many worse holdings, you want to raise, get that value, and that way, like, for example, these two hands, if Teddy 3-bet, Mike's probably going to call him with ace-9 suited, and he's going to have a substantial equity edge against him. So, don't try and slow play these hands too frequently, especially in these spots where it's wide ranges, button open, this guy's going to have a lot of hands here. Now, there's a couple reasons why the flat's a little less bad. You are very deep, and as you become deeper, making your range more obvious and more clear does have some drawbacks, so there's a slight advantage in that. And then additionally, in the big blind against a button raise, you're going to have a lot of other weak hands you might want to call it too. Having aces there protects them. So there's some small, maybe minor points why I like flatting aces pretty, but overall, you want to do that. Let's take a look at the flop.
Here's the beauty of this game. Okay, I just got top 2 pair on the flop, and I want to keep it in the hand. Against your average guy, I'd set a bear trap, hardly bet at all. Let him walk into it. But KGB is too smart. It's what I want.
Please. Come here. Please, Domino, over here.
The flop comes ace-9-8 with a flush draw, and both players have nailed the flop. Teddy in the big blind flops top set, and Mike flops top 2, thinking about Vegas and the Mirage. So at this point, it makes sense for Mike to bet, and it does make sense for him to bet on the big side. More like ace-9-8, they're like 6, 7,
baby.
All potential hands. Additionally,
come, boy. Yeah, good. Over here.
And there's an array of gut shots.
Over here, over here. Look, no. Oh. Wait.
Not a big fan of I think someone who's 600, 800 would be a better size, would make a little more sense. When he gets so big, he starts to force all these lines of contact. He wants to call him down. So that's why he's going to decide, well, he's a good hand with ace-9 or set or 9-8 or things like that. Also balance that by having draws. This isn't a very appetizing side of the bluff. Bluffing.
Come on!
Or ace-9. So that is more like now that decides to go for the call and
come on!
The whole Oreo bit. Look at a little pad there, Teddy. A little 2 pads in my case of fun. But anyway, with top set, call is actually very reasonable play. I like it. But as players go up, you have to but it's not like you have to yet. So I'm Teddy. Oh man, this guy's trying to bluff me. I'm going to set the trap. And
we're waiting that.
My weak hands they're going to call as well by having the old aces in there. Now, generally speaking, I'm not going to have aces at all because I'm going to be keeping pre-flop, which you should be doing. But if you do decide to call pre, I see no reason not to continue to set the trap here on the flop.
My guess is Teddy's on a flush draw.
And that seems like a pretty bad guess to me because you just bet 2,000 into a pot of 1,100. Your opponent's going to have a much stronger range than normal. If Teddy has a weak flush draw, he's not even getting the odds to call on the flop facing such a large bet. If Teddy has a flush draw, he might even be inclined to raise so that he doesn't get forced out of the pot on the turn. So when your opponent calls these huge bets, probably shouldn't be putting him on a draw.
Veterans in tow. There's my money card, 9 of hearts. I got a full house. Spit. Check. Now I hope a spade falls and Teddy makes us.
9 of poker, which seems good for both.
Ah!
Teddy could play a
No.
lead representing 9, but it doesn't make much sense as he's with 1. Now, what? Mike now could bet and maybe try and get opponent to check every time, etc. But checking makes a lot of sense because that way you let your opponent improve when he's in a draw. Now that the turn's a 9, it's even more likely that Teddy's on a draw. Again, I did say it's not that likely, but it's now more likely he's on a draw because there's less 9s out there as well. So everything's getting kind of locked down, and if you have a boat, it can often make sense to slow play. Now, I'm not saying always slow play your boats. If you're just like, oh, I'm going to slow play my boats from now on, you're going to miss some value. But in a spot like this, where your opponent is so likely to be on a draw, on a straight draw, flush draw type hand, maybe a combo draw, maybe jack 10, maybe a good flush draw, etc. When they're so likely to be on those hands, it makes even more sense to trap and try and let your opponent catch up. I like to play the long run and kind of play some
That's good.
I want him to think that I'm pondering the call, but all I'm really thinking about is Vegas and the fucking garage. Alright, you're 15 plus I have another.
You're right. I don't have spades.
I know before the cards are even turned over.
Aces.
So the river comes to 3 of spades and the flush. Now Teddy decides to lead out $15,000 to a $5,000 pot. I'm not really a fan of this play for a couple reasons. First off, if your opponent has a flush, which I guess he's trying to get value from, you might even conceivably make him fold that hand. Or if you check and he bets, you can check raise him if he has a tough spot. So I don't think it's even good against flushes. And then most of the time in this spot where you have aces here, your opponent's just going to have completely nothing. And if your opponent has nothing, you make way more from them having a shot to try and bluff in the pot. So I don't really like this move against really anything. I mean, maybe against specifically ace-9, because then they can jam and you stack them, but really, I'm not a big fan of this play. Either bet normal to get him to raise so you can jam, or go for the check raise and look to try and capitalize on hands like flushes. Maybe make some more versus the bluffs. Both reasonable plays. The 3x pot lead, not really a good play. Anyway, after the lead, Mike really has no choice but to shove here because he only loses to specifically ace-ace, which is pretty sick that that's the hand he had. Almost like it's rigged, guys. Almost. Anyway, he loses to specifically ace-ace, and that's it. And aces should be re-raised pre-flop. So, you know, definitely standard from Mike. Don't really like the lead here from Teddy, and, you know, really this is just a cooler situation. And really, think about the hand. If it had gone open 3-bet call, it would have gone down somewhat similar, really. It just would have been a little bit less of a cooler, considering this is a single raise pot versus a 3-bet pot. But at the same time, this is part of poker, and this is why, Mike, Matt Damon over there, you don't buy in with your roll, and then have to, you know, get back into a normal job afterwards. So really, there's a good lesson here of bankroll management to take away, as well as the hand analysis. Thank you for joining us here today for the first video of our Pokerhead Special Edition Rounders series. We're going to do a few more of these, and if you liked it, Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next parts. The answer is they're both completely wrong. Ace-Jack here should be a check call. Let's think about the kinds of hands that Trelli is going to call his all with. Always going to be calling with a flush. Always should be calling with a set. Always should be calling with ace-queen. What is up, guys? My name is Doug Polk, and we're back for another special edition of Poker Hands. Today we're going to get a hand played between, you got it right, Mike McDermott and Teddy KGB once again. So let's jump right into the action.
Alright. 1,000 straight.
Don't raise 20 big blinds heads up as your open size.
Very aggressive. A new time.
And
you won't be pushed around.
If you're going to raise to 1K, probably put out 1K to the 2K.
But I realize
Don't string bet.
5,000.
If you're going to raise to 5K, don't put 6K chips in the pot.
3 raise or homer.
Thanks for joining us this week on Poker Hands. Stay tuned next week on our episode on applying bronzer. Oh, wait, we have way too much time left. Okay, I guess we'll do another hand.
You must be kicking yourself for not walking out when you could. Bad judgment. But don't you worry, son. It will all be over soon.
Hey! Hey! That's my shoe! Don't do that. Can't you behave? Don't bite these things, not yours. Why don't you bite things that you can bite, what?
Unfortunately, our hand begins on the flop, so we don't really know what happened pre-flop. What we do know is Mike is out of position and about 10 blinds have been put in pre-flop. What's confusing to me is that it seems like Mike has his small blind out and Teddy has his big blind out, but then the hand doesn't really make sense. So I guess we're going to kind of assume that Teddy raised and Mike called, although maybe Teddy limped and Mike raised and Teddy called. I mean, those are both, I guess, somewhat reasonable things that could have occurred. But we're going to just kind of talk as if Teddy had raised and Mike had called. So the flop is ace-5-3 and Mike has ace-5. And this is one of the classic scenes in the movie. Mike gets a tell that the Oreo means strength and deciding to check on the flop. But, as we all should know, if you do call and open the big blind heads up no limit, you should be checking all of your hands over your opponent anyway. So his tell might have been useful in deciding whether to fold or not, but he should definitely be checking here over to Teddy. So Mike checks, and now Teddy decides to bet 5-ish thousand. It's kind of hard to hear exactly what he said. Oreo mumblings, but it appears to put Mike about all in. He has $4,500, maybe $5,000 behind a pot of around 1,000. So let's talk about Teddy's bet size here. I don't think that it makes a lot of sense. particularly because Mike is on shorter stack size. He's mainly going to be re-raising with his ace X hands pre-flop. So when there's ace on the board, Teddy's range is going to have a lot more strong hands than
Hey,
Mike's will.
shit.
Also, in this spot, Mike kind of either has ace,
Hey!
3 or nothing. Maybe a gut
Fuck,
shot
man.
more, but because his range has so many weak hands and then a few kind of strong hands, it's a good situation for Teddy to use small bet size to take advantage of that. I'd like to see Teddy bet between 400 and 600 here, probably leaning a little bit more towards 400 or 500, but those are all totally reasonable bet sizes to choose from. He instead decides to put his opponent in, and the problem with this is now if your opponent doesn't have a very good hand, then they're just going to be folding instead of, being able to value with your good hands. And if you're bluffing, first off, your opponent's more likely to have a good hand, but then second off,
Fuck
you're
off.
not offering yourself
yeah.
an attractive price on this bet.
Jesus Christ.
He wants to work in 6-4 or 6-2 or 7-6. And he was putting maybe some hands like 4-2 or set, those kinds of hands, and mixing them in with some straight draws. I wouldn't mind this play in general. I wouldn't mind it as much. But, kind of hard to say exactly what Teddy's strategy is going to be here in the small blind. He should likely just be using a smaller size. Now it's back over to Mike.
I understand it. Top 2 pair.
Come on, motherfuckers, on the top pair.
Because you got 2-4 and I'm not going to draw against the main hand.
So here Mike makes his biggest read of the movie, and really I think this is one of, if not the most quintessential round of his hand. I guess maybe the first hand or the ending hand could be considered to be more so, but this is definitely up there, and I want to say this. Even if he's picked up a read that Teddy is strong here, and maybe the order that does make it strong, I would argue that you still have to put in your chips here heads up. Because let's just think about the situation. You're going spending about $5,000 into $1,000. So that means you're going to need to continue with about 15-ish% of your range in order to not let him bluff you, right? So you have to have about 50% of your hands call, and of that ace-5 is clearly good enough. I mean, really, realistically, facing it open, the big blind, you're only going to have maybe 4-2 suited or 5-5 or 3-3 that's even better. So if Mike was going to continue to make folds like this, then it allows Teddy to bluff him with a lot of those straight draw type hands we were talking about earlier. But besides that,
mother, I can't see. Fuck off.
We are so high up in all the hands we can have. Besides that, also think about what Teddy might be value betting here. I mean, we're playing heads up, no limit, and so there's a few things to take into consideration. First off, 4-2 off on the button is generally not a playable hand, so
Bing. Someone's doing that. Stinky blinky. Stinky blinky. Stinky blinky. Get it there. Oh. 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 Hey, baby. Ooh. Okay.